Another way of thinking about the world is like this. And this is a very old symbol as well. So this is like the tree of life. So this is the Scandinavian tree of life, which is called Yggdrasil. And then, interestingly enough, there's a Peruvian tree of life from the Amazonian jungle. So that's quite cool, I would say, because those look remarkably similar. Right down to the fact that, see at the bottom here, this is rooted in chaos. So down here, maybe you can see it, there are snakes. And the snakes are eating the roots. They're always doing that. But there's water down there, and at the same rate that the snakes eat the roots, the water makes the roots grow. And so there's an idea that this whole multi-level manifestation of reality is grounded in a chaos that constantly renews itself. And it's serpentine. And then in the one next to it, you can see there's the mountain there, like there is in this representation. But you see that big snake that's around the mountain? It's biting its tail there. That's called an Ouroboros. So that's another indication of the idea that order, that's culture, is surrounded by chaos. And chaos is represented by that big snake. And I think in this one there's a snake down here too. Yeah. So there's a snake in the Scandinavian world tree, just like there is in the tree, by the way, in Genesis, right? So, and then there's this tree, which is being drawn by a woman named Angelica Gebhardt Sayre, who went to the Peruvian jungle and asked the shaman there about their visions of the world, and then drew this picture as a consequence of what they told her. And what you notice is, well, there's a tree, and there's this big snake that surrounds it. And so that's an archetypal idea. And so archetypal that, you know, the ancient Scandinavians and the Peruvian shaman in the middle of the Amazonian rainforest can have the same vision. And the vision of reality is associated with that multi-level idea that I just told you about, you know. How can the world be like a tree? Well, the world's like a tree that sprouts up from the tiniest places up into the grandest areas. It has multiple levels of resolution. And that's what this represents. And it's a really lovely way of thinking about things. It's not a way that we think about them normally. But it's relevant, right? Because what you are isn't just what you present phenomenologically, which is what everyone else experiences. It's all the microsystems that you're made up of that are invisible and that can go wrong and that have to be diagnosed and fixed. And then, just like that, you're embedded in your families and your larger cultures and so on. And if there's pathology there, there's pathology in you as well. And so you are structured in this tree-like matrix of interconnections, right from the subatomic level all the way up to the cosmic level. It's all affecting you, all simultaneously. And this is a very nice way of representing that.